such a baby. Ugh. Look at him, guys. He just sits there on me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And hey from Benny. Say hey boys, welcome back. He's just hanging out on my lap today while I film this. So I keep seeing these like story time videos going around, and I remember when I first started watching them, I was like, this is awesome, because it reminded me of when YouTube back in the day, everyone really was just like sitting in front of the camera and talking to people, telling them like what's going on in their lives and what's up. Yeah, and it really sucks because I don't remember, but there was this one girl that I used to follow, and when I first like years and years and years ago started watching YouTube, and she didn't do like fashion or, I have fucking hair on my face. Ugh, you know when you have that piece of hair, and I just got it in my lipstick, and you can feel it, but you can't see it. Okay. So, yeah, anyways, what I was saying. So, yeah, there was this girl that I used to watch, and she was super just, like, real, and just would post stuff about, like, her life and the struggle she was going through with, like, food and, like, her family, and, like, I don't know, like, there would be so many videos where she was just, like, on the bathroom floor, just, like, talking to people while she got ready, and, like, just super raw and straight to the point. So I just really fucking love that shit. So I just want my channel to be a lot more real. If I feel like there's something that I can post that happened in my life, I don't know if I'm gonna call it like story time, but just like, this is what's going on with me. So anyways, long ass intro to getting into what you clicked on in the first place. So yes, I flipped off a cop. So basically, this was last night, which is why I was like, okay, I need to film this while it's like raw and I have the full detail. I should have filmed it last night, but it was pitch black, so I couldn't do it by the time I got home and stuff. But I was so pissed. It would have been a hilarious rant video, but anyways. So basically, I was going to teach a yoga class, and I was running late. Fucking story of my life. So I am booking it down the street, and I get to this, like, I'm coming up to this intersection by my house, and I live right downtown, so a lot of the lights are either super fast or super slow, and this intersection specifically, the lights going one way are really slow, because the other way is the way that has a lot of the traffic coming from the bridge. So I knew that if I missed this light, that I would be sitting there for quite a while, and I'm already late. So I started to like kind of run towards the intersection so I can make it across the street before the light turned. So I do this all the time, by the way, because I'm late fucking all the time. It's really not the best thing ever, but whatever. So I'm running, and I am crossing the street, and you know that like stop sign, well, not stop, but like that hand comes up, and then it starts like your little countdown. So the countdown was still going. I'm like, okay, I'm fine, whatever, I'm booking it across the street. And then this white kind of like beat up car, literally I'm almost to the other side, comes up at me. Like, this is me walking across the street, this is the car, like full force, like, hello, it's a fucking red light where you're going, full force comes up to me, and he's like, oh shit, slams on his brakes, and literally like so fucking close to me. And I'm like, and then he like wails on his horn, and I was like, are you fucked? Like, you're literally wailing on your horn for me when you almost just hit me, bro. So I literally just turned to him and was like, fuck you, straight at him in the face. And it was funny because when I did it, I literally looked at him, and then I looked at the car, and I was like, wait a minute. And then I'm like, whatever, start turning the corner, walking a little bit, and then I hear the sirens going off, and this fucking white piece of shit car pulls up next to me, and this fucking douchebag cop jumps out. Okay, first of all, if you're a cop or you know a cop or your spouse is a cop, I'm not saying like all cops are assholes. I'm just saying like this one was. So anyways, he pulls over, jumps out of the car, starts screaming at me like, excuse me, like, do you know what you just did? Do you know you just flipped off a police officer? Like, blah, 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 like, losing his fucking shit. So I'm just, like, standing there, like, yeah, well, pretty much you almost hit me, so, yeah, my bad, but, like, maybe don't, like, almost hit people, and then, you know, you wouldn't have this issue. And then he starts telling me how, oh, if I think it's funny that maybe he should give me a ticket for jaywalking and whatever. And I was like, how do you think that it's jaywalking when there was the countdown on the actual sign? And he's like, no, ma'am, like, once the hand comes up, that's the signal for you to stop. You're not supposed to cross the street. Like, everyone else stopped and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's funny because, like, I don't own a car because I live downtown. I walk everywhere, and every single day of my entire life that I've lived in a big city, I have walked across when the countdown was on. And every other person in life does it. Why would they have a countdown if they didn't want you to walk and be aware that, oh, the light's gonna change in 5, 4, so that you know to, like, get the fuck out of the street. Anyways, so he didn't really like my attitude because I was like, look, like, are you going to arrest me or what? Because you're holding me up. I'm late for my class and I don't really understand what you want me to do here. And he's like, I want you to understand the seriousness of the situation and that you can't be talking to an officer of the law like this. And, like, I don't know. He was just ranting on. And then he was like, but, you know, and then he was like, where's your ID? Like, blah, blah. And it was hilarious because this was the first time ever that I went to my class and didn't bring my backpack and didn't bring my purse because I was like, whatever, I'll just bring my debit card or my Visa. If I need anything, I can just grab it because I know that I won't. I'm literally just, like, walking over the bridge, teaching my class, and then coming home. So I didn't have my ID, which was hilarious because then I could turn to him and be like, I don't have any ID. Sorry, there's no way that you can document this shit on me. And then he was like, fine, whatever. Well, he didn't say whatever, but he was like, fine. He's like, just be aware that that is not policy. You cannot be crossing the street at that point, and you will be fined for jaywalking if I see that happening again, blah, 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 and whatever. And I was like, okay, bye, see ya. He leaves, he leaves, goes into his piece of shit undercover cop car, by the way. And can I just state, I don't know if any of you guys watching live in downtown Vancouver, but what the fuck? They literally have so many undercover cop cars. It's like, I get that there's crime here. I get that there's drug addicts and there's issues here. But, like, seriously? Do we need to have that many undercover cops? Number one. And number two, is there not anything else that they could be doing besides trying to hit a pedestrian in the street and then try and turn it around because you got pissed off because I flipped you off? Like, I don't know. Any cop that I have encountered has, like, their ego is, like, over the top. Like, they need you to feel like they're in a place of power and you're a piece of shit. So I shouldn't have been surprised by his reaction, but, like, secretly I was like, this is amazing because I've never done that to a cop ever. Like, I literally was with my boyfriend maybe a couple weeks ago and he was, like, flipping off just like a pedestrian because they got too close to him, and I was like, Phil, like, give him a break, it's not a big deal, like, calm down, that was unnecessary. Like, it wasn't very yogi of me to, like, tell him to go fuck himself, but at the same time, like, when someone almost hits you, it's kind of like, what do you want me to do? Plus, in the last, like, 3 days, I've almost been hit, like, 3 separate occasions. And I mean, like, super, super close. Like, I had slapped this one guy's car. Like, people fucking drive like maniacs downtown. Like, if I'm late, everyone else is late. Like, everyone's rushing everywhere. And this guy literally, I had to jump out of the way of his car because he almost hit me. And then another lady, like, didn't see me at all. Didn't see me at all. Had the right of way completely. Didn't see me at all. Just starts turning and literally almost hit me. Like literally, she was like right there, and she put on her brakes and literally rolled down her window. Was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so." What? So, anyways, it's been a lot, and there's another situation, but I don't want to make this video like fucking 20 minutes. So let's just say, if you're walking around downtown Vancouver, be careful. People are fucking the worst drivers ever. So yeah, granted, some people might be like, you shouldn't have been running across the street, like pay attention. I was 100% paying attention. Like, I get like why, okay, if you want to say like, oh, don't run across the street, like you trip and fall and like then someone could hit you, cool, whatever. But at the same time, there was more than enough time for me to make it across there if he wasn't like fucking pushing it to make it, like he thought the light was going to change and he could just keep going. Like, that's great driving, Mr. Cop. Like, good job, bro. It's still a red fucking light. You don't rev up when you're at a red light. Anyways, so yeah. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Oh, and I left out the funniest part, that when the cop was pulling away, this guy was literally like, I was here, he was like walking by me, and he like turned towards me because he knew the cop was still staring at me, and turned towards me, and he was like, what a fucking douchebag loser, like he doesn't have anything else to do. And I was just like, my thoughts exactly. There's so much shit going on in this city. Let's harass somebody that you almost fucking hit because I flipped you off. Really? Really? Anyways, so that is my 2-second, I don't know, this was 11 minutes. That was my 11-minute rant on why I flipped off a cop and why cops are super annoying. Well, not cops, this cop. I don't know every cop, so I shouldn't like put everybody in the same boat, but let's just say I wasn't too happy about that situation, and made me really pissed off. So one thing I will say though that I have learned from my boyfriend and a few other people in my lifetime, that cops do try and make you feel really small and try to make you feel like you owe them something and that they're in this place of power, so that you should treat them that way. But when they're in the wrong, please don't feel like you can't stand up for yourself, because clearly if I was in the wrong, he would have just given me a ticket. He was just trying to let me know like that I couldn't just like flip him off and get away with it. That was the main thing, because when I started saying like, yeah, you almost hit me, he really had no response back for that, because he knows that if he had given me that ticket and I went to court and I told the real story, that wouldn't have gone over well. So yeah, just be aware that just because they're in a position of power, that they don't know everything, and they're just as shady as fuck as every random average person. So stand up for yourself and don't take fucking shit from nobody. And yeah, that's my wonderful positive message of the day. So I'm gonna go and I actually think I'm gonna go hit up the mall right now. I got a gift card that I have from Christmas for Forever 21 that I haven't used yet, so I'm probably gonna go see if I can finally spend that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you think these are entertaining, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can be notified when I post another amazing video such as this one. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Peace.